Hey guys, today we're back and we're wrapping up our series that's all about messy situations and how God can work through our mess to bless us if we trust Him. Oh, speaking of hot mess, what is that smell?
Oh, hey, yeah, listen, I was just about to head home and take a shower. I got especially messy today.
Yeah, look, I can see that and smell it. Bro, what happened?
Oh, same story. I accidentally tripped in the hallway today and knocked my teacher's coffee everywhere, and she wasn't too thrilled about that.
Yeah, I'm sure she wasn't.
Yeah, but don't worry about me. Only first-degree burns to my face and arms. But then at lunch, I tripped all over my book bag and my Supreme tacos went all over me. Oh, and then in science class, I was trying to show Bubba my new paper airplane, but it accidentally landed too close to the Bunsen burner, and, well, there was a little fire incident.
That sounds pretty serious. Is everyone okay?
Oh, yeah. Only 2 fire trucks had to come, and a few students singed their eyebrows. But everyone survived.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Well, then, at mascot practice, I was running, and the head, it was covering my eyes a little bit. But I thought it'd be okay. But then I couldn't see. I ran right into the cheer pyramid. Everyone went tumbling, but not in like that cool cheerleader kind of way.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good either.
No. Needless to say, I won't be getting any dates with a cheerleader anytime soon. But it's just like this. It's always like this. Every day just seems to be a big old mess for me. And sometimes I'll admit, it's kind of all me. But sometimes it just happens all on its own.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. That does seem kind of par for the course for you. But don't let this discourage you. Remember, everything we've talked about the last few weeks, sometimes life will get messy. Or all the time, life can be messy.
Yeah.
But God can work in our messes. He can make good things out of crazy situations.
Man, I sure hope so.
Hey, so let's look at Jacob again. Think about what happened for him. Wasn't his life pretty crazy?
Yeah, his life was pretty crazy. He stole his brother's blessing. He dressed up like his hairy brother. He ran for his life. He got tricked by his father-in-law more than once. Had bunches of kids. Wrestled with God. Reunited with his brother who wanted to kill him. Man, it's all pretty crazy.
Yes. And yet, God blessed him tremendously.
Yeah.
Think about it. Some of Jacob's messes were his own fault. Some of them were the fault of others. Some of them he saw coming. Some were totally unexpected. And yet, look at how his life turned out. He became the father of 13 children, 12 sons. Those sons went on to become the 12 tribes of Israel. Mm-hmm. One of them went on to save the entire Israelite race. One of them became the line of all the priests in Israel, and one of them led to the kings of Israel. God used a man full of messes like Jacob and blessed him tremendously. This was not necessarily because of anything Jacob did, but all because God said he would do it. And he is a God of promises. And what he said he would make come true came true for the nation of Israel. He promised Jacob he'd make a great nation out of him, and he did just that. In fact, he even changed Jacob's name to Israel. And that's where the Israelite nation comes from, that we still hear about today.
Wow. That's great news for Jacob. But, listen, how do we know that God's going to do all those same things for us?
Well, because his word says he will. See, his word promises that he will be with us, and he will save us despite our messes. He sent Jesus for this very reason. He knew we would sin and mess up, and that we would be separated from him. And he sent Jesus to make a way for us to still live with him. Remember that Jesus died and rose from the dead for all of our sins. This sacrifice covers all of our messes, even yours, hot mess.
Ooh-wee, man, I've got a lot of messes.
Yes, I know, and I smell them.
Yep.
But sometimes those aren't your fault. But regardless, it's so nice to know that God promises he'll be with us through them, and that he sent a way to clean up our messes through Jesus. Remember, God is bigger than our messes.
Wow. God must be pretty big.
He is very big and very good.
Hey, listen, thanks, man. I'm sure I'll make a whole lot of more messes in my life. I mean, listen, if he's bigger than all of my messes, and I got some pretty big messes, and he can make good come out of crazy stories like Jacob's story, then man, I want to follow him.
That is awesome, Hot Mess. And listen, good luck being the mascot at tonight's game. I'm sure it'll go great.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
And even if it doesn't, just remember, God is bigger than our messes.
Thanks, man. Hey, you want a nacho on the to go?
Nope.
No? All right.
Nope.
Well, thanks, man. Go Wombats!
Ah, Hot Mess. He really is a mess, but God really is bigger. He loves all of us and promises to be with you and me through our circumstances no matter what. So let's choose to love and follow God through the hard times and the good times. Our God is enough.
Go Wombat! Hey, wait a second. Is this a squirrel mask?
Yeah, man.
Well, why didn't you tell me that earlier? I've been looking like a mess at every game.
We'll see you guys around.